on the show today. Good morning, Phil. Great to have you here.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
So we have a bunch of interesting things to talk about. Go ahead, start off.
Well, I'm a member of the Amador County Historical Society. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking at you.
Please.
Okay, thanks. We're having our annual membership dinner at Teresa's Place Restaurant Banquet Hall this Sunday, November 9th, 1 p.m. in the afternoon. It's our annual meeting, and also during that meeting we'll have a presentation by Ed Arata on early hydropower in Amador County, which is a pretty interesting subject because it involves the mining facet of our county. And hydraulic mining was a big part of the mining in this county for a lot of years. And that type of mining was facilitated by water being diverted out of mainly the McCollum River and transported by canals downstream to different locations where the hydro mining was taking place.
Right, and that's such a big part of our history in Amador County. Every different type of mining, not just hydro mining, but that has left almost like a footprint in the nature and just the topography of Amador County. So we were talking earlier a little bit about how it can still be seen in many places.
Yeah, there's several places in Amador County where you can look and see almost like a canyon that's been formed by the hydraulic mining. You'll see a hillside with a drop off, a cliff or whatever. And that area had been hit by the hydraulic mining and a lot of the soil removed. Another topic that Ed, I think, will talk about is the development of hydropower along the McCollum River. Back around the turn of the century, some dams were built up in the Blue Lakes area, and water was held up there and used to turn a generator on the McCollum River. The early, I think it was called Blue Lakes Hydropower Plant, and you can still see the foundation of that plant on your way on Electra Road into the electric power plant, which is there now.
Oh, really? Okay.
So the use of hydropower in Amador County goes back over 100 years.
And then tell me a little bit about what you do for the Amador County Historical Society.
Well, as everybody knows, the Historical Society is tasked with trying to preserve the history of our county. We've been involved in several projects over the last couple of years, notably the Amador County Museum, and being able to get it reopened to the public. We also have the mine model exhibit there.
And where is that located at? The Amador County Museum?
The museum is up on Summit Street across from the grammar school.
Okay.
We've also been involved in an oral history program where we go and interview people that have lived in this area for a long time and have them recount their life experiences on DVDs. And
oh, good. So you're videotaping.
Well, it's more just an oral history. It's mostly just an audio.
Okay.
And those things can be accessed on our website, and some of them are quite interesting. Our most recent project is in Ione, California, where we're involved in putting a foundation under the old Ione train depot.
Oh, okay.
Probably the largest project that we've taken on so far as construction and manpower and whatnot. It's quite a project.
Phil, how is that being funded?
A majority of the funding was granted to us by the City Council of Ione, a sum of $25,000. Some of our board members on the ACHS board pledged money to the project. Other monies were donated by other members of the community. In particular, one family, who I won't mention their name, but they gave us a $5,000 donation.
Very generous.
towards the project.
Wonderful.
So we're pretty excited about it.
Yeah, sounds really interesting. And then definitely the presentation that you're going to have at your meeting on Sunday, November 9th, that starts at 4 p.m. And where is that going to be held at?
Teresa's Place Restaurant in our banquet hall. And it starts at 4 o'clock. The presentation will be about an hour. And then we'll have dinner afterwards. All proceeds from the dinner will go to the Amador County Historical Society. So it's our annual fundraiser, and if you're going to ask me where tickets are available, which I don't know if you're going to, but
Yes.
they're available at Teresa's Place Restaurant. Also, you can call Key Sweet. I believe his number is 419-3770.
Yes,
And
that's
he
what I
can-
have.
We can also buy tickets online on our website, which is admin@AmadorCountyHistoricalSociety.org.
Oh, that sounds great. That sounds great. So this is open to the public. Anybody can attend, whether they're an Amador County Historical Society member or not?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so that could be a whole lot of fun. And that money's going to be used specifically for what? Do you have a specific use?
It'll just go into our general fund, and Wayne Garibaldi will take care of it.
Oh, good.
You know,
He'll manage the
He'll
funds.
make sure it's spent wisely.
Good. Tell me just a little bit more about the Amador County Historical Society. When did it start? What have you been doing even prior to what we talked about?
Well, I don't know all the details, but the Historical Society was originally formed up in, I think, the 1940s, early 1950s, and it's been, it's gone through some changes. It's gone through some periods where it's been really active, and there's been a lot of membership, and it's gone through periods where it's been kind of dormant. And as most organizations go, where our membership is, we don't have a lot of young people in our organization, and we strive to try to bring younger people into the organization and stress the importance of history in our area, and not only as a fact that it's our history, but it's also something that brings tourists to our area, and is basically it's a facet of our economy here.
Right.
So, and not only that, it's who we are. So.
And that's important. So again, information for the presentation by Ed Arata, that's Sunday, November 9th, 4 p.m., 419-3770. We're going to head on over to Frank Halverson and talk a little bit about sports, so stay with us. We'll be right back.
Check out our new website upgrade.